Hello everybody and welcome back to part 47 of the Sims 3 drama. That's crazy to me that this is part 47 because I still have so much I want to do and we're kind of like low-key approaching what should be the end, which is insane. Anyways, welcome back, part 47 of drama. As you can see, we are in a new house. Most of this part is going to be showing you guys the new house. There is going to be a little bit of gameplay, but I'm going to be honest with you, most of it is going to be showing you the house in detail. So yeah, obviously you'll see the house throughout the gameplay, but I still wanted to show it to you. So this is most likely going to be our forever home. We'll most likely stay here until the end of this Let's Play. I'm 99% sure because this is actually our fourth house and I usually don't move my Sims this often. And also I built all 4 houses we have lived in, which is insane for me. But anyways, I really love this house. This is probably legitimately my favorite house I've ever built. I want to start off by saying I am not a builder. Building is not my forte. I would literally play in a box house with just the items I needed, no extra decor, if it wasn't for filming YouTube videos. So I want to throw that out there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the house. Again, it is like 3 p.m. so there's not going to be a whole lot of gameplay. And the reason it looks like this is because there's supposed to be snow on the ground, but for some reason this lot is like kind of glitched out and the snow is not showing. This also is an empty lot. This is not part of our property. So you can see there's 2 buildings here. I am just going to show you the main house first. So I'm going to do it this way. I am actually very proud of this house, both build-wise and decorating-wise. Again, not a builder, not a decorator. So yeah, very proud of myself. I am going to go ahead and turn on all lights and then just, hello? Do that again so they're automatic. All right, let's not do this. All right. So you walk in the front door and we have a little like foyer, walk-in room. I should have put a rug here. I didn't even think about that. But because of how big the front door is, there wasn't a lot of space to put anything on the floor. So we have the alarm system and then we have this thing for the kiddos when they're off to school. We also, it's this really pretty like deep green color, which I actually really love. I almost put this in the whole house, but I thought it was too much. As you can see, the other room there has a different color, but when you walk in, you can either go to the left and go to the living room or go straight and go to the dining room. We're gonna go to the living room first. So you walk in here and immediately it is like the TV area, the couch. I didn't put a coffee table just because it felt like it would be too crowded, but pretty basic over here. And then we come this way, we have stuff for the dogs, we have a radio, we have a computer, and then we have stairs that go both up and down, and we have backyard access, but I will skip over that for just a moment. From the living room, you can also get back into the dining room, and it really bothers me that this dining room table had to be off-center, but if I were to center it, you wouldn't be able to use this archway, so that would be like inaccessible, and I did not want that. So unfortunately, it does have to be uneven, but we have the dining room table. There's enough here for everybody to sit at the table. We have, you know, Derek and Jen at the head of the table, Lainey and Liam on each side, and then Josiah. And then there is one extra space. Maybe that's for Chad. Maybe that's for a future baby. Maybe it's for if we have guests over. Who knows? And then just the high chair, because I do like when the toddlers eat in the dining room as opposed to having it in their bedroom. The walls are a little bit plain because, again, I'm not a decorator, but I did what I could. Honestly, I really enjoy what I did. And then in the dining room, there's 2 other ways you can go. You can go into the kitchen or this smaller archway. We're going to go this way first, just because everything else will kind of circle back around. So this brings you into a hallway. It's pretty empty. I am going to consider this like the adult section because the rest of this house is pretty much for the adults. But again, the archway it's open so you can get to it. Let's actually go in this door first. There's 3 doors you can go into. So this is a bathroom. It's extremely basic. It's literally just a bathroom. You guys know my bathrooms always look pretty much the same, but it's a bathroom with just a shower. This is a shower, no tub. So yeah, pretty basic bathroom. And then the door right next to it. This is a home office, but neither of our parents are really like office people, you know what I mean? Like they don't really need an office. So this can actually double as a nursery if we ever get to the point of having more children. I do think Jen and Derek will most likely have at least one more child, but nothing's guaranteed. So this can double as a nursery because again, this family doesn't really need a home office. It's just that's something I like to put into my builds. And then the last door over here is the master bedroom. I personally really like it. I think I filled the space really well. The only thing I don't love is this bookshelf. I wanted a bookshelf here, but nothing fit the space well. So ultimately, this is the one I ended up going with. This is originally like a bright pink, and I made it match these curtains. What the hell? Okay, sorry, we are pretty much right on the edge of this lot, and if you get too close to the edge of a lot, it's really hard to, like, it does that. Then we have these. I'm just gonna pretend these are from, like, their childhood, I guess, or not childhood, like, high school and teen years, even though we did technically live through Derek's high school years, but we'll just pretend. And then this is their bedroom, super, super cute. Love it. They have a little mirror. I actually could probably put like a TV on the wall because if you can't tell, we have lots of money. This house compared to the last two, because technically we had two houses at the last one. So obviously this is a lot cheaper, but I personally actually like it better. Don't get me wrong, I really liked Derek and Jen's house on the last property, but I did not like Kennedy and Dustin's house. So I personally like this lot as a whole better. Anyways, coming into this last archway, this will bring us into the kitchen. We have food bowls for the dogs. I thought this was just super cute paintings. Another access to the backyard, which again, I'll get to that in a second. And then a kitchen. It's pretty basic like all of my kitchens. The only thing I did a little differently was I added this little brick wall for a little pop of difference, I guess. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I actually put like curtains or blinds in all the windows, so pretty proud of myself for that. Anyways, we come back here. This is the backyard. There's like, I put these flowers like growing around the fence. I thought it was super cute. Oh, excuse me. Again, there's supposed to be snow on the ground, but for whatever reason, this lot is just like not showing it. So we have the sand pit here. We have a dog house for the dogs, a ball for the dogs, a slide, a playground, and then back, like a gate access out the back that brings us to the tree house. We also have a soccer goal just because why not? And then over here, we have another ball for the dogs just because I like to put one inside the fence and outside the fence. I don't know why, I've just always done that. And then this is a sprinkler, but again, it's supposed to be underneath some snow. So we will come back in through this access into the living room. And again, we have stairs going both up and down. We're first gonna go down. So this house does have a basement. At the moment, the basement is completely empty. Eventually, we will be using this space, but the time frame as of right now, it just doesn't make sense to do it. So eventually we will be using this space, and then this is eventually going to become a bathroom. But again, we have the money to build it, but the like logics of like everything lining up doesn't make sense for us to do it. So we go upstairs to the second story, and we have this nice deep red color. I don't know, I'm kind of like, I'm getting into using colors instead of just whites and grays all the time. I really like it. So upstairs, this is obviously going to be mainly the kiddos section, if you couldn't tell. We have these pictures. We'll just say these are like of the kids when they were young and growing up and everything. And then we have 4 doors to choose from. So out here, we also have a little bakery thing. The costume chest, and then a little radio, and again 4 doors to choose from. We'll go in this door first. So this is Lainey's room. I actually really love this, and honestly a lot of this can stay when she becomes a teenager. Obviously we'll take out like the toy box and the dollhouse, but a lot of this can stay when she becomes a teenager, which I'm very thankful for. These are supposed to be curtains, but I just thought they were really cute, so I put them up on her wall. I really love using this bed because it also gives you a little extra like surface area to put stuff on. She's got the unicorn painting that I'm obsessed with. These really cute like blush curtains, all the toys. I am obsessed with this mirror, especially for girls' rooms. It's super pretty. Love this dresser, love that painting. There's lots and lots of plants around this house, which I really like. And I did not realize that those two kind of ran into each other, so I'll have to fix that eventually, but not now. This next one right here, this is the kids' bathroom. All 3 of the kids will be sharing a bathroom for now, but oh my gosh, look, it's doing that glitch thing again, where you can see through the tub outside. That's so funny. But yes, all 3 of the kids will be sharing a bathroom for now, and then the parents have their own bathroom downstairs. But again, eventually when it makes sense in the storyline, we will finish the basement and they will have a 3rd bathroom down there. So I actually really like this bathroom. I personally like what I did with it. It's different from all my other bathrooms. They pretty much all look the exact same, you guys know. And then this room over here, this is Josiah's room. It's a little empty, I will admit. There's a lot of open space over here, but he is just a baby, and even as a toddler, there's really not a whole lot to do. So once he becomes a child, I think we'll get you know, a lot more fun, but it's just very blue in here, really, is all there is. So this room. This is obviously Liam's room because it's the only kids' room I haven't shown you. Before I show you this room, I just want to let you know he is not going to be in here very long. But again, storyline-wise, it didn't make sense for me to put him right away where I initially am going to have him, which I'm sure you guys can guess is the basement. Eventually, when/if, because I still am not 100% decided on it, but when/if Jen and Derek get custody of Chad, this is going to become Chad's room and Liam is going to move to the basement. So Liam's room is very plain. It's literally a bed, a dresser, bedside tables, a few posters that he put up. He's got a mirror and then his prom stuff. And that is literally it. Again, he is most likely not going to be in that room for very long, so he will get a more personalized space as he gets older. So there is one more area I have not shown you, and that is this secondary house over here. So in my mind, this is a whole separate house, basically. So the whole reason of the move, Derek and Jen wanted to get away from Kennedy. Now that they are not doing 50-50 custody with Lainey and Liam anymore, which Lainey still does not know, she's gonna find out today. Now that they're not doing that 50-50 custody anymore, they said there's really no point in us living next door. You know, this house, we want to move anyways, like let's look towards moving. At the same time, Kennedy was kind of figuring out that without Dustin, she could not afford the house she was in. I mean, obviously it was very big, very nice. She could not afford it by herself, especially because she also just switched jobs. So she really could not afford the house that she was living in. So she was simultaneously looking for another house, and she secretly was kind of following Derek and Jen on their house hunting search, and trying to find something she could afford close by. And she ended up being able to afford this tiny little shack. It's not good at all. I purposely decorated it very poorly. So this is where Kennedy and Chad live together, but again, Chad is kind of debatable on who he's going to be staying with. So the first room you walk into is dining room, living room, kitchen combo. We have the dining room table as soon as you walk in, the high chair for Chad, this really, really small kitchen. It literally has 2 counter spaces and a microwave. Like, that's all she's got. And then this is her sad excuse for a living room. She has a TV stand with a tiny, tiny TV. This reminds me of like the early 2000s. Like, this was the it thing in the early 2000s, I swear. Like, if you had this was so cool, having this big, huge TV holder, whatever. So it didn't really leave a whole lot of space. And then we have this teeny little walkway back here behind the couch that brings you into the bathroom. The bathroom is very old, outdated. We'll say she's renting this place, so, you know, the owners are like, well, we're not willing to upgrade it for you. Like, you're just gonna have to deal with it how it is, basically. So yeah, she's got this ugly little bathroom, and then we come back out here, and through this is the 1 bedroom. So this is a 1 bedroom little house. All she can have in here, the only thing she can fit, she has her bed, Chad's crib, and then 2 toys for him. And then obviously the toy box out in the hallway, but we'll just pretend that he has, you know, like a crib and a dresser combo, which is why I went with this crib specifically. And she doesn't even have space for a dresser. There is no way we could fit the dresser and the crib in here at the same time. So this is Kennedy's house. It's very sad. It's very starter home. Like, this is something that I would definitely put a starter sim in, but not someone who has been married and divorced twice with 3 kids. Like, this is just very sad that this is what she has come down to. So yes, Kennedy basically followed them and bought the house right next door, even though like 50% of the reason they decided to move was to get away from Kennedy. So Kennedy is actually off to work, and I'm gonna have them take care of Chad while she is gone. I'm gonna have Jen go ahead and put Chad in his crib. I'm gonna have Derek take care of Josiah, play with him, give him a bottle, snuggle him, and then put him in his crib upstairs. Also, I think I'm going to look at the house backwards just because it makes more sense. I feel like I have more access to click on everything looking from this direction as opposed to the other direction. I don't really have a whole lot of space. Also, I don't know what that money just was from. The only thing I can think of is I have a child support mod. So maybe Kennedy got payment from Dustin? That's the only thing I can possibly think of. I don't know. But yes, they are going to take Chad. They, you know, are fully willing to babysit Chad whenever Kennedy has to go to work because, again, they are secretly in the works. We'll just pretend they're like talking to a lawyer about trying to get custody of Chad and seeing what rights they have, even though they are not, either of them are the biological parent. So that is kind of in the works. That's something that we will look more into in the future, but I'm gonna have Liam come home. I don't know why he didn't come home after school. And then Lainey is coming home as well. Technically, with the kid switch, it was supposed to happen today, and she is supposed to go to Kennedy's after school is technically what the deal would be, and then she would be there until Sunday morning. But Derek kind of told her, he's like, hey, like, I need you to come home after school today. And she's like, oh, but it's, you know, I'm supposed to be with mom today. And he's like, yeah, I know. But just come home after school. We can talk about it when you get home. I can let you know what's going on and everything. So, yeah, I got some drama going on there. I'm a little nervous because Lainey is going to kind of become someone she's normally not, basically, is what's going to happen. I am, even though Jen is now married and she is the technical stepmother, I'm kind of going to let her step back during this, and I'm going to let Derek be the one who has those conversations. But before anything, I'm going to let her take a shower because she does kind of stink. You stink too, dude. What the heck? You come upstairs, take a shower, come in here and gussy yourself up, and then you're gonna just go ahead and chat it up with your girlfriend. Liam does know what's going on today. He does know that Lainey is getting this harsh talk from Derek. So Liam is kind of just like, I'm gonna draw myself back, and I'm just not gonna be involved in this until I have to be. And really, he's never gonna have to be involved, you know? Okay, can we get out of each other's way? Thank you. I literally just put Chad up there so he would use the bathroom. Like, that's the only reason. And then while you wait for your dad, I'll have you do your homework, and then you're gonna go ahead and clean this up. Honestly, I freaking love this house, you guys. I am very proud of myself. Like I said, I'm not a builder or a decorator by any means. So I think I did really good with this house. But please let me know, because I want everybody's opinion. Oh, I was going to say, like, why don't you go chew on a toy? It's because none of them are out. All right, we'll pull 2 toys out for Reggie. Go ahead and have you chew on it. And I think I'm actually going to age Reggie up maybe tomorrow. Let me see what I've planned for tomorrow. Oh, I actually have a big day for tomorrow. So I am going to age Reggie up on Sunday instead. Just because I have a lot going on. Okay, Lainey, actually, why don't you come in the kitchen, and we are going to have that tough conversation. Jen is level 2. She needs level 3 for her job, though. So I'm going to have her not gussy up. I'm going to have you just keep going. You're going to go chat with your little girlfriend. You're about to need some attention. All right. All right. And Chad is actually doing good until Kennedy gets home. So we're going to come over here. We're going to ask her about her day. We're going to enthuse about the new house. And then she's going to bring up her mom. She's going to be like, hey, like, why did you not want me to go to mom's today? Like, it's my time with her. I'm supposed to be with her over the weekend. So why am I here? Like, this is home, and I'm grateful to be home, but, like, why am I here, basically? And I'm going to have Liam take care of Josiah just because, literally just why not? You go ahead and play with Buddy, and you can come over here and change his diaper and snuggle with him. Then we'll put him back in his crib, and then I guess you'll just, like, dance or something. I literally just want to keep him upstairs and away from everything that's going on down there because there's about to be some fighting. All right, come on. I just want to tell him to put Josiah back in the correct crib because there are 2 cribs on this lot, so I know that, oh, this is awkward. She brought a friend home. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, she brought a friend home, so we're gonna have her argue with him. So she's just kind of like, Dad, I don't want to be here. I want to be at Mom's house. Like, why am I here? What is the point of this? Like, I want to be with Mom. So yeah, she's going to argue with him, and he is going to argue back with her. He's just going to be like, look, I'm your parent. Like, you have to listen to me. There's a reason you're not with your mom anymore, but it's a reason you don't need to hear because it's not, you know, you're not going to like it. But just trust me, like, you should not be with your mom right now. So she's not going to take that as an answer. She's going to get mad, and she's going to call him a diva, and she's going to storm upstairs because, you know, her and Liam have a pretty good relationship, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's okay. They're friends. So she is basically just really upset, and she's like, you're just mad because I'm actually forming a friendship with Mom finally, and you don't want me to be friends with her. Like, that's why you're not letting me be there. So he's just going to let her go. He's just like, whatever, you know, you think what you want to think. Like, I'm not going to tell you what's going on because you're a child and it didn't happen to you and you don't need to know. I mean, her mother abused Liam. Literal child abuse, okay? And that is pretty serious, okay? It's pretty freaking serious. So you need to come over here and... Hello? Go pick up Chad, and then you are going to bring him home. And then when Lainey gets up the stairs, she is going to I'm gonna have her complain about school, but we're gonna pretend that she's complaining about Derek. She's like, oh my God, like dad is so unfair. I literally just want to see mom and he won't let me. Like, I just want to stay at mom's. Like, I want to be with mom. And Liam is just gonna basically blow up on her. Like, you're being so unfair to dad. Like, he is doing what he thinks needs to be done. And you're just being a little drama queen. Come get your kid. Yeah, so she's like, oh my, dad is just so unfair. Okay, let's pretend she did not agree with that. We're gonna patronize her. He's gonna be like, you just don't understand. He is doing the best he can. Like, mom is not a good person. Oh yeah, she's angry. She is angry. So then she's gonna be mean back. She's gonna argue with him. Kennedy, go home. Bye. I don't know what you're doing here. And you know what? She's not a good mom, so she's gonna just put Chad in his crib right away. She'd be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with you tonight, so you're gonna go in your crib and you're gonna stay there even though you're not tired even a little bit. Okay, Josiah's gonna need some food soon, but not super he wants to have a baby. He wants to have a baby. Oh my God. No, wait, I love that. I love that. He's gonna go to bed, even though it's pretty early. I'm still gonna send him to bed, and then I'm gonna have her grab some food. Hello. There's too many plants in this house. I keep accidentally clicking on the plants. I'll have her grab some food, and oh my God, she wants to have a baby too. You guys, they're probably gonna have another baby way sooner than I planned, just because they both want to have a baby. Hey Jen, this is Moira. I heard you know how to throw a good party. The word got around. I'm having a little get together, so you should stop by. Sorry, Moira. Love you, but it's 9 o'clock on a Friday and she's recently married and has a new baby, okay? She cannot. She cannot. Okay, so they are about to lose their friendship. Did they lose their friendship? Oh my God, they literally lost their friendship over this. Okay, she needs to apologize to him. I want to make them friends again. So she's just gonna be like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just lashing out at you because I'm upset with dad. And basically he's gonna tell her the cliche, like, when you get older, you'll understand, but dad is doing what's best for you. So let's go ahead and chat with her. Just try and fix their relationship a little bit. We'll share a secret. You know, I really wanted them to be super, super close. Okay, so she's about to put Chad in his crib. You're gonna need some food soon. You are off to bed. And actually, after you eat, you'll come up here and take care of Josiah before bed. Give him a bottle, snuggle him, and then you will also go to bed just because, again, tomorrow I have a lot going on, so I want them to get a good night's sleep. So I'm just gonna have them chat until they fix their friendship because it was not my intent for them to no longer be friends. It was just my intent for, Erin told me their mom totally crashed their last party. That is a very interesting way to spell Erin. I've never seen it spelled that way. It's kind of cute, but kind of not also. I'm gonna wake him up just so he kind of sleeps like actually through the night like he's supposed to. All right, you guys, become friends again. Please, for the love of God, I'm so sorry I messed your friendship up that bad. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Like, I knew y'all were arguing, but okay. All right, we'll tell her this little funny story, and then I am gonna send everyone to bed because in the next part, Jen is gonna become an adult, Kennedy is gonna become an adult, and Josiah is gonna become a toddler. So we have a triple birthday in the next part. A lot is gonna be going on. And, ooh, I thought of a good a good thing that's also going to happen in the next part. It literally just came to me on the top of my head. So really exciting. I think you guys are going to love this. So if you guys enjoyed this part, make sure you let me know by giving it a thumbs up, commenting down below, and subscribing if you have not already. And I will see your lovely, lovely faces in my next one. Bye, guys.